Hello everyone, and welcome to Respawning Fire, the kick-ass irreverent gaming podcast from Affable Idiots. I'm one of your hosts, Alexander Kazina, aka Kozi Bear, and I'm joined today by the one and only Joel Campos.
Joel, sorry, I'm here.
Yeah, there he is.
I hear you.
He's here. And today, the two of us are going to be live reacting to the February 2025 PlayStation State of Play. Before the State of Play kicks off, which is going to happen very, very soon, remember that normally you can catch regular episodes of Respawning Fire live on twitch.tv/AffableIdiots every Monday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as on YouTube and podcast services the following Wednesday. I think that this episode, this live reaction, is probably only going to go up on YouTube. I don't know that we'll put it up on podcast services. We'll figure it out. Also, real quick, as I'm sure many of you already know, we have a monthly video game book club called BARF, aka Backlog Accomplishment with Respawn and Friends. And for the month of February, you voted for us to play Portal 2. So be sure to grab your partner / significant other / kidnappee, play it alongside them, and send in your thoughts for our BARF review at the end of the month. And remember that if you support us on patreon.com/respawningfire, you can vote on future BARF games and get access to our special episodes, early access to them. Such as this month's special episode, Rafter Dark, which was an off-topic show where we talked about our movie theater-going habits and my very strange 30th birthday experience. And it's also now like just a little bit less than 30 seconds till the live stream. Joel, are you excited?
Yeah, we're gonna see GTA 6 and 7 today, so let's go.
Who knows? Maybe we will. Can you just real quick? Is the live stream good on Twitch?
Yep, it's good.
All right.
I'm watching it now. Got it
Fantastic. I'm just gonna
Ooh, Monster Hunter.
Ooh. I wanted to go in and just adjust the volume. I'm just gonna turn it down slightly, just so I can hear you a little bit better.
Cozy, you play Monster Hunter? Did you play the last one?
No.
I played the campaign, and then I quickly realized what the grind would be to keep playing, and I got the fuck out of there. Because that is a grindy game.
Yeah, so back in the day, I was so obsessed with the Nintendo Wii. I was a big stan of the console. I couldn't take any criticism at all from PlayStation or Xbox fans. Oh, stream is a little bit glitching out a little bit. There we go. I was such a big fan of the Wii that I went and bought Monster Hunter Tri, which came with like a custom black Nintendo Wii Classic controller just to sort of show my support for the console. But I never actually even played it, and nor have I played any other Monster Hunter games, so yeah, my experience overall with the series is pretty much zilch, basically.
Yeah. Me. So I bought into the hype for Worlds. Which one's the new one? I don't know. Whichever one the last one was.
This is Wilds that we're looking at right now.
So Worlds was the last one, and I bought into the hype for that just because I had some friends playing it. But yeah, as soon as I realized how grindy that end game was, I can't get into this one either. Like, it looks beautiful, looks really cool. I ran the benchmark thing they added to Steam last week, and it looked pretty, but I can't commit.
Oh, what's this gonna be?
Just a monster.
It is first free title update. Okay, so this is like post-game content. Mitsuzune. I didn't really mention it at the top. Since the start of the... seems like stream is buffering a little bit. I wonder if Chat, be cool. I'm just going to go in and I'm going to see if I can maybe decrease the resolution to something that's a little bit less intensive.
Yeah, I'm having no issues on my end, so...
Yeah, well, that's because you're just watching the stream, but I gotta run the show as well.
Yeah, Loop 73 in the chat says Avowed is tomorrow, and yeah, I couldn't be more excited to play Avowed.
Yeah, it's the middle of February.
I think technically Friday, but if you change your Xbox console to be in New Zealand, you can play it tomorrow, I think, is like the trick for Game Pass games.
Sorry, I keep trying to go into the settings thing and select 480p, but it keeps, like, it's so laggy that it won't let me do anything. Oh shit! Oh no, it's not. I thought it was Wolverine for a second.
You thought that your prediction was coming to life?
I have the heart that Wolverine is stored in the lower left corner.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Thank you.
What is this?
This is a ninja. No, it's not. It's Shinobi, which is like Sega's like samurai ninja franchise.
Is this one of the games that they haven't made a game for in 20 years and they're bringing it back?
Yeah, it's one of those games. It's been... There were like a bunch of... I remember there was a Shinobi game on the 3DS that came out like a decade ago. But that's what's funny is I'm like, no, there was a recent Shinobi game, and it's like, no, it's over a decade old at this point. So it actually has been like quite some time since we last saw this franchise.
And to clarify, Avowed is tomorrow. No New Zealand hacking required. Noon tomorrow is the launch, at least Central Time.
Wow.
Sonic Racing. This is right up your alley, Kozi. You love Sonic Racing.
I think you're a little bit ahead of me.
All right,
again, I'm trying to go into the stream and just like... now I'm at Sonic Racing. There we go. There we go. Because,
okay.
yeah, I think you were a few seconds ahead of me.
And I'll hit play.
Oh. Hold on a sec. I am going to try to see, I just want to pause for just a moment so that I can adjust the resolution. I apologize to everyone that really wants to watch this thing live. Now my concern is that it's not going to let me start the video again after I unpause it. What's currently going on? Lots of Sonic stuff?
Sonic Racing. As soon as I see the Sonic Racing logo again, I'm going to hit pause, and hopefully you can pause at that point once you get there.
Okay.
That way we can get back on track. Still showing Sonic Racing.
Okay. I apologize. I like Sonic a lot. I didn't pause out of the stream at this point because I hate Sonic.
This does look kind of cool, I'm not going to lie.
Need to do something.
The only thing is kind of tough to be a kart racer in a year that Mario... All right, I'm pausing right when it says Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It's tough to be a kart racer right now when a Mario Kart sequel is likely coming later this summer.
Okay. Sorry, guys. Stellar content, I know. Do you still have a pause? I'd say just keep watching. Oh.
Let's see. Chad in the chat says 2025 wild prediction. Sonic Racing scores higher than Mario Kart Switch 2. Pick it up in Fantasy Critic, you coward.
I'm back.
Put your money where your mouth is, Chad.
The thing reloaded. There we go. Now I just need to set it to full screen.
It's better to stream on YouTube. Twitch is like 30 seconds behind. Yeah, we are streaming on YouTube.
Yeah. We're streaming on YouTube.
Ooh, and
I try to do anything with this stupid computer, and it's like encoder overload. So the video just paused, just froze at like a very... Okay, here we go. All right.
I hear you again.
Digimon.
All right, we're on Digimon. I just hit live. Sorry. I couldn't hear you for a minute. I don't know what happened.
The thing about Digimon is there have been like a lot of Digimon video games, like as recently as like I'm pretty sure there was one last year. Digimon Time Stranger. I mean, it's a cool name. Yeah, there have been a lot of Digimon games, but it feels like there hasn't been like the definitive Digimon game that everyone rallies behind is like, oh, this is the good Digimon game. But they consistently seem to do well and people enjoy them.
输入之魂结合了流畅爽快的战斗体验与丰富多样的世界设计，
Lost
玩家
Soul
将在多种风
aside,
格的场景中探索。
We know how long this is?
it should be about 40 minutes.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's
it's
longer
actually
than I
like
expected.
pretty meaty.
我非常激动地向大家
So yeah,
展示
if
全新的
you
游戏预告并正式确认游戏的
what am I trying to say? If you consider every 10 minutes of this presentation a like 25% out of 100 in terms of this is a quality piece of content, you just disregard the first 10 minutes and we still have 75% to hit.
A powerful being falls from the sky. And when it seems they might
Gotta assume the best is for last, right?
the dream ends. Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.
Come, Kaiser. We will travel across worlds, leap through dimensions, together.
By the way, I've been so busy doing like tech support, tech fixing that I've not really paid much attention to the chat. So I'm gonna go to twitch.tv/Affable Idiots and see
I'm
what's
watching
going
it.
on. Perfect.
I'm watching it.
Perfect.
Loops is not impressed with what he's seeing so far, which I agree. I'm not very impressed with it, but none of these games really speak to me.
My stream was conking out seriously when the Digimon trailer was going on. I do want to rewatch that because Digimon is one of those franchises that I do have a lot of nostalgia for, and I'm all for them to come out with a Digimon game where everyone's like, yo, this one is actually the Digimon game to play and enjoy.
You never wanted to be a hero.
Kozi, when you see a logo for this game being shown, let me know. I just see it
Okay.
now. Lost Soul aside.
Then give me your power, Arena.
Now, Lost Soul aside.
Alright,
Here we
I
go.
paused for roughly that amount of time, so.
Hi everyone, I'm
May
Todd Benson.
30th.
We've got several updates today from partners around the world, starting with news from the Like a Dragon series.
Like a dragon.
First up, a playable demo of Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii arrives on PS5 this Friday. Players could try out
In the
two
top right
styles,
corner of the screen, it said that he was fighting
new
biker
Seagon
pirates.
style, as well as engage
I don't really know how that
with
works when
Pirates
you're out at
Coliseum.
sea. Now he's fighting mundane pirates.
I hope they got bikes on the ship.
Sega and Mint
Oh, here we go. Oh!
crossover DLC.
Wow.
This is a great crossover idea.
It is.
Ichiban Kasuga and other
Dave the Diver's been
characters
killing it with their
team up to form a
crossovers.
gang of troublemakers in classic beat-em-up style,
It's just
all while perfecting
like
new
it's
recipes at
insane, like
Dr.
the
Sushi.
extent of
Save the
work
Diver
that they put into the
Ichiban
game. When they did the
arrives this April on
when he did the
PS5 and
crossover with
PS4.
Dredge, they straight up added like a full like 3D exploration mode to the
Alpha
game.
begins February 27th on PS5.
So
Wait, hold on. Splitgate has an alpha?
Use
Hasn't
this game been out for a long time?
physics to dominate the arena, and
I don't-
play a new
not
Maybe
really
I'm just
paying
thinking of the
attention.
first one.
3 teams compete on a massive map.
I played it for a bit when it first launched on PC just because it feels like Halo 5.
My name is Paul Heyman. I'm here to give you an exclusive first look in the future of the WWE 2K franchise.
oh, we're probably going to see that island. I have no interest in this game, but
There it
because
is, the island.
exactly because I watch kind of funny content, I've heard about this island a lot.
Yeah. I'm intrigued. I don't think I've bought a wrestling game in like 12 years, but I could be swayed into buying a wrestling game in the near future.
Also offers deep customization
Oh no, this is a cash grab. It's everything that Kind of Funny Guys have been saying it's going to be. It's just
I mean-
NBA 2K, but with wrestling.
As the first of its
Yeah.
kind for the franchise.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
Not just an addition, it's a bold step toward the future.
A bold step towards the
Welcome,
future.
ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
I'm mainly intrigued because Greg Miller said that they said something about there being like 300 wrestlers or something crazy. A crazy number. And I want to see what that list of wrestlers entails, because that's a lot of wrestlers.
Oh, Borderlands 4. This guy.
I hate Randy Pitchford. I hate him so much.
It's 2025.
I hate him.
Every day we are
Well, what's insane about him is, like, you know, there are some of these people where, like, they get, like, semi-canceled and they're like, all right, I'm going to step ahead. Whether or not the cancellation is legitimate or not, I kind of get the idea that people don't want to see me. But this guy's like, no, every opportunity that there could possibly be to show myself on screen, I'm going to take it.
Not only am I going to take it, is I'm also going to say and do some of the corniest shit you've ever seen or heard in your entire life. Every time.
You know,
like, remember when he was on the Borderlands set with Kevin Hart, and it was like the most awkward thing ever?
Yeah, surprised that movie didn't turn out very good. We had a lot of fun playing Borderlands 2 together as like a group as Respawning Fire. Like, there's a world where this game potentially gets us back together, but I feel like it really has to prove itself.
I do enjoy playing the Borderlands games. I don't really care about the story at all, but I do enjoy playing them, especially co-op. Ton of fun.
A lot of people talk about how, like, the humor of the Borderlands series, like, really just doesn't do it anymore. And, like, I feel like Borderlands 4 doesn't necessarily need to be the funniest game of all time, but it needs a good villain. It needs, like, a good replacement for Handsome Jack. I think one of the reasons why Borderlands 3 didn't really do it for a lot of people is because it didn't have a good, strong, kind of villainous presence that kind of cut through a lot of its humor. And so, hopefully 4 will provide something.
Chad Mike Innes in the chat, which is an interesting username. I've never heard of that person before. Says, I 100% will play co-op Borderlands 4.
Borderlands 4. September 23rd.
September 23rd. All right.
See you in spring.
Oh, here we go. Split Fiction.
Another great looking game.
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but I really don't do small talk.
Mio and Zoe.
Nice to meet you, too. So you want to go through more of your crazy stories? My crazy stories?
This would be like,
If we don't start to trust each other, I don't need
oh wow. I was gonna.
That's like Mega Man.
Not only does it look like Mega Man, it looks like the like bad early box art Mega Mans from like the box art of Mega Man 1 and 2. Yeah.
Those box arts are cursed.
And then they took the design of Mega Man from the Mega Man 1 box art and they put him in Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which coincidentally like coincided with also Capcom walking away from Mega Man. And it was just this really weird moment of like, clearly they didn't put him in that particularly awful costume in Street Fighter Cross Tekken because they wanted to disparage him. They thought it would be a fun joke, but then because it happened just as Mega Man was being sunsetted, it was like, man, this seems really like cold-hearted on Capcom's part. I know that was a lot of nonsense. March 6th, wow. Oh, here we go. What's this?
Status report.
Looks like it penetrated through there. We need to inspect the hull damage.
Penetrated.
Doesn't look too bad.
Doesn't look too good either. What is that?
You feeling all right?
My body's going one
It's
way,
an Allen.
mine's going another.
What is that? This ship is infected with an alien organism. It still doesn't feel real sometimes.
Never forget why you started. Lord have mercy.
Do you think Williams knows more about this substance than he's letting on? You can't take any chances with him.
It can manipulate
I
its physical appearance. It's changing its cellular structure. It's replicating the human form.
I appreciate the... Okay. I was gonna say I appreciate the, like, production qualities on this one, but, like, I want to see just a little bit more of what the deal is with this menace that they're facing, because these sorts of stories of people facing off against something on a derelict space station or spaceship are kind of a dime a dozen.
Yeah, it kind of just looks like the Flood from Halo almost.
Oh. Yeah, and then by the end of the trailer they showed a little bit more of it, which is cool, but I don't know,
hey,
like...
Kozi, Chad's asking if you can bump up the volume in OBS for the YouTube video specifically. He said it's basically silent on the stream.
That should be... I bumped it up a little bit more. Let me know if that's better.
We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or
It's one of those freaky deaky games I don't mess around with.
process to go smoothly and without incident. But just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Anyways, by the way, I apologize to this interesting looking game that I completely ignored so I could go and adjust the volume. It's oh wait, this is a Freddy's game. There are so many of these fucking games.
So many.
Secret of the Mimic.
Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Alright, hold on, I'm gonna... Chad's saying it's still a little bit low, so I'm gonna bump it up a little bit more.
Game created entirely in clay, where you will journey down a nightmarish highway riddled with terrors that want to devour you and your little lantern creature.
Alright, let me know how that
Together with your
sounds.
friend, you must outsmart these terrors and bring back fire to this mad world we've handcrafted for you.
So please enjoy this short gameplay preview.
After the end of the world, the burnt one woke from a deep slumber.
This one was shown off at the September State of Play, I believe.
Yeah.
You're the caretaker of this little firecracker? I reckon
That stop motion is kind of freaking me out a bit.
Am I right?
Chad in the chat says perfect.
It does look
looks
like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Sorry, I just want to say that looks like a weird, like, how to put this? That cannon, yeah, it's like Metroid by way of Tim Burton.
This is the game that's also in VR, right?
I think so. The Midnight Walk.
I'm pretty sure this is the one that's also going to be on PSVR too.
I mean, that'd be pretty... Yeah, you're right.
There it is. PSVR 2.
Well, that's cool.
I don't know,
It's cool
man. I feel like that stop motion would make me very, very sick in VR.
I mean, it's cool that they're tossing it another bone at least.
If you told me there was going to be one VR game in this before going into the State of Play, I would not have believed you.
This one right here, I was going to say, before you even said that, before they even talked about this game, this looks like a VR
You
game.
play as Darwin, a clever octopus who finds himself dumped near a highly suspicious food processing center. Use Darwin's natural camouflage and inking skills to escape the facility.
You know, I
and
gotta
save
be
the world
honest.
from aliens.
Looking at this, oh shit, this actually looks pretty cool. Aw, that's all? Also, it's not coming to PlayStation VR. I was mistaken.
We're excited to reveal a brand new title from Koei Tecmo Games and Omega Force. Warriors Abyss, a roguelite spin on the Warriors franchise.
It's cool that this is one of those franchises that was like insanely
So this is like
common.
a Dynasty Warriors type game, but roguelite.
There used to be like a million of these, and then they all kind of went away, and now it seems like they're slowly coming back.
Playstyle combinations to send the enemy hordes flying.
But they didn't used to have a roguelite, right? They've always been different. Just a Dynasty Warriors type games, right?
Oh, this is a roguelite.
Yeah.
Warriors Abyss launches on
That's what I'm saying.
PS5
It's
and PS4
completely
later
different
today.
from their other types of games.
Interesting. I feel like that might serve that franchise well.
Yeah, I agree.
The PS2 era classic returns with Onimusha 2: Samurai's Destiny.
Oh man, Tim Geddes is probably going crazy about
Capcom is
this.
enhancing the original game with HD graphics and a host of quality of life features, including
HD
fine-tuning
graphics, huh?
controls.
As much as this game looks dated, I do think that a lot of the backgrounds,
Trusty allies.
they look good. They're clearly a lot of intent and artistry went into them, and I can appreciate that.
And will be available for pre-order later today. Looking to 2026, let's check out a new trailer for Capcom's latest entry
It's
in the
5:25, so there's
Onimusha,
only
Way of the
15
Sword.
minutes left at this point. Now, what is this?
This is Onimusha, the new one. They already said that.
Oh, is this, I think this might be the game that Adam brought up last time, Phantom Blade Zero. Or maybe not. Oh, no, wait. It is an Onimusha?
This is Onimusha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the new one, right.
Yeah. Chad said he wanted Wolverine to pop out of that water like an X2. With hearts on both claws.
Here's the thing, like, we've seen some pretty decent third-party games in this state of play so far. This game looks pretty good. The Octopus game looked pretty good. The roguelite Dynasty Warriors game could be cool. But, like, it is true that, like, you really do need those pops of, like, first-party support here and there. You watch, like, a Nintendo Direct, and I feel like those are really good at being like, we're going to show you some third-party stuff, then we're going to have a extended segment on Pikmin, then more third-party, then Metroid, so on and so forth. Oh, here we
Metal
go.
Gear Solid?
It is. Yep. This is the, this place where he just got out of the water. This is the place where you can encounter, the end early. The end being, like, the sniper boss. And you can actually, like, if you basically act fast enough, you can actually kill the end and not have to fight him later on if you encounter him at that area.
The only Metal Gear Solid game I've played is 1.
This game, I mean, like, obviously every Metal Gear game benefits from having played the games before them, but this is like a good game to play, like, on its own, independent of whatever you have or haven't played. The bosses in this game are pretty cool, but also there are, like, a couple of these bosses that I honestly always forget about. Everyone remembers the end because that's the boss battle that has all the, like, cool gameplay mechanics and, you know, Easter eggs and whatnot. But then there's, like, the guy that's, like, jumping through the air with the crazy long tongue, where, like, nobody remembers him. Very cool. Appreciate. Oh, here we go. August 28th.
August 28th. Confirmed from the leak last week.
Oh, here we go. The monkeys.
What the fuck is going on, Kozi?
Okay, so basically, in the original version of Metal Gear Solid 3, they had a mode called Snake vs. Monkey where you would hunt down the monkeys from Ape Escape. And what's significant about this is that subsequent re-releases of Metal Gear Solid 3 removed the Snake vs. Monkey mode. Because if you remember, many years ago, they did the re-release where it was like the Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection, where they released the games on PlayStation 3 and 360. That version of the game removed Snake vs. Monkey. The PlayStation 4 remaster of the game that we got also removed Snake vs. Monkey. But now it's
back. Is this Death Stranding? What is this? No. What is it?
I don't know.
Where are my men?
They're gone.
Choose your next move.
Not Death Stranding.
I think this is the game... This is a game that I feel like we saw in the September Direct. Not September Direct, State of Play. There's like this... There's like a giant tower in this game, and you're like fighting these monsters that have these like indented faces. But I don't remember what it's called.
We've begun to uncover.
By the way, that is a good point. Loop in the chat points out that most of these games are multi-platform. Like, yeah, that definitely... There we go, there's the tower. These games being multi-platform does take some of the edge and excitement off of them. There is also the thing, too, though, where, like, will we see Snake vs. Monkey in the, like, Xbox release of Metal Gear Solid 3? Because that would be kind of weird.
Oh, that's a good point. That would be weird.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, is this, what is it, Life of Pi? What is it called?
The game that won Respawning Fire's Game of the Year for 2023 over that other game. Who knows what it was called?
You want to know the year? What a pleasure to meet a stalker worthy of the name. It's been far, far too long.
Oh, my forever friend. Help me to hold your hand and dance.
The cat game. Chad's gonna hate it. There was a cat.
You're not the puppet I was expecting.
No, I think he only hates talking cats in games.
She was looking for someone. Legendary. She stepped up.
I'm looking, like, of all the games that we've seen so far in this particular State of Play, this is the one game where, like, I'm probably guaranteed to play this one more so than any of the others, but, man, I'm curious to see how difficult this is going to be because, like, I'm definitely very rusty on my Lies of P skills. Like, a year and a half out from having last played it.
I never played the first one.
Overture? Wait. Okay, I was a little confused. I'm like, wait, is this a sequel? No, it's an expansion.
I don't know where I came from or how I was made. That's me, little then once in a lifetime.
Okay.
What in the fuck am I watching?
This isn't Dreams, is it? Kind of looks like Dreams.
We don't know where our children will put their roots.
It looks like a dream.
Oh, man. I feel bad for Media Molecule. Beyond. Dreams of Another. Okay. Oh, here we go.
VR.
PlayStation VR 2. it lives.
皆さんこんにちは。Q ゲームスのクリエイティブディレクターのバイオンです。私の最新作ドリームオブサナザーはいかがだったでしょうか。破壊なくして想像はないというテーマのもと、ドリームオブサナザーではシューティングゲームの常識を覆す体験ができます。武器で傷つけたり破壊するのではなく、抽象化している散らばった世界を具体化して想像することができるのです。本作ではポイントクラウドというテクノロジーを採用し、プレイヤーは幻想的な夢の世界へダイナミックな変化を与えることができます。今年 PS5 登場予定で、本日からウィッシュリストへの追加ができます。ありがとうございました。
Pretty cool.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen Zatani, and I'm excited to share even more PlayStation news in today's show.
We have 6 minutes left, Kozi.
Here we go.
Days Gone Remastered. There it is.
We knew it was going to show up at some point.
Yeah. I'll finally play it. I've owned this game for years and never even launched it.
And it was on this day that Twitter and Blue Sky became unreadable because the former director of Days Gone tweeted incessantly and buried everyone else's tweets about how much he hates the fact that this exists.
Increased horde sizes that will provide a fresh way to experience Days Gone. And if you purchase Days Gone on PlayStation 4, you can upgrade to a digital version of Days Gone Remastered and get all the content and features for $10. Days Gone Remastered launches on PS5 April 25th.
Man, they are notorious for remastering games that are just a few years old.
The sci-fi action game is
well, what's sad about it is, like, there's not going to be a Days Gone 2. If Sony Bend right now was deep in the middle of working on a Days Gone 2, I would almost forgive it of, like, look, you want to get people in on this franchise, but it's not happening. And so it just feels so much more cynical than it would otherwise be.
Game catalog titles arriving on February 18th. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Top Spin 2K25, and launching in a game catalog, Lost Records Bloom and Rage, from the creators of Life is Strange.
Did you girls ever see anything weird around these parts?
Here we go.
In this episodic adventure, players will join 4 high school girls living.
What's the other game? Life is Strange. Now that Life is Strange kind of shit the bed, I feel like all eyes are on this game to really deliver.
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming to PlayStation Plus. That's kind of cool.
Oh.
With the second episode arriving in April.
That's soon.
We're also excited to confirm.
No joke, I'm actually going to open up my notepad right now, and I'm actually going to pencil in that I gotta check this out.
A genre-bending architectural adventure.
I'm not nearly as good as playing games when they first come out as you guys are, but for something like that where it's literally a few hours, I don't have an excuse.
Adding layers of strategy, puzzles, and exploration. Blueprints launches day 1 into game catalog this spring.
I kind of would have liked to have seen a little more of that.
Mean?
Game catalog? I think it just means like the entire catalog of games available to you when you're
But does that mean like I have to be like a PlayStation Plus subscriber or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, it's one of the more it's one of the more premium tiers.
Yeah, they need to do a better job clarifying that.
Get a sneak peek at games coming to the PlayStation Plus Classics catalog. Coming soon are the first 3 Armored Core titles.
Okay, so that says available on premium right there.
Armored Core Project Phantasma, and Armored
What are the tiers? There's like there's basic, premium, and elite. Are those the 3?
Greg Miller's gonna be happy.
Patapon.
No one knows how that world came into being. It devoured everything from the past.
Kozi, there's 2 minutes left.
There is. One of those 2 minutes is going to be just Wolverine showing off the heart to the camera.
That was a fatal mistake.
It's the aura of the Grail pieces. I can sense it.
Is this a game? Do we know this game?
As long as it is reforged.
I don't remember it if we do.
But wishes come at a price.
To pursue one's wishes.
I mean, it kind of looks cool. Kinda. Here's the thing. For all I know, this could actually end up being a great game. My issue is looking at the footage of it. I'm like, I'm getting major Forspoken vibes from this. And maybe that is just me, just the fact that it's a fantasy game with a female protagonist, and I'm actually secretly a huge sexist, but I don't know.
Gwendolyn, this is your final warning.
Gwendolyn.
My quarrel lies not with you, but I will take back everything that belongs to
Is this what they're about to end on, Kozi?
I think so.
even if the price is
That's kind of sad if it is.
my soul.
Tides of Annihilation.
In development.
Who's developing this?
I don't know. I did not see. It just said in development for PS5.
What's... Oh, this is just a montage.
I thought it was Mass Effect for a second.
Oh, this is the VR game that,
Well, hold on. Is this
Snake's voice actor was
Marathon?
in. Or wait.
Is this Marathon?
It is Marathon.
I think it's Marathon.
This was one of your predictions, correct?
Yeah, it was.
Here we go. I think you're the winner just by
finally-
virtue of that.
Finally seeing something.
Although I think Chad cooked the books in his favor, so I think he gets a point too. Because he did the thing where he's like, prediction 1, we will see a new game we haven't seen before. Prediction 2, we won't see a new game we haven't seen before.
They will send everything they have to stop us.
You know I would never want to see you hurt.
And this is gonna play great on my PC. If it works, I'll tell you that much.
I remember you.
That's not Marathon.
What?
That looked like it was gonna be Marathon 100%.
From Deep Silver. Also, hold on, another game?
A bit blurry.
Oh, great. Build a rocket. Oh no, wait, that's just the name of the. What? What is going on?
Showtime.
This is definitely a different game.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, is this Wolverine?
You made it.
Guys, we're gonna see that heart. Or maybe not. Maybe this is another game that
I don't
nobody
think
knows
this is
about.
Wolverine. This is too much military stuff for it to be a Wolverine trailer.
Oh, this is the.
Is a piece of my story.
See, this is exciting. Like, the quality of the personnel behind this game is very impressive. But like, this is just one of those things where like I feel like put this in the middle of the showcase. Putting it at the end when we're expecting something a little bit bigger is, I feel, not doing this any favors.
Yeah, I agree. I can't believe that last game was not Marathon. I for sure thought it was. Even though I thought it was kind of weird because it didn't look anything like the key art and stuff they've released. MindsEye.
Hello, I'm Leslie Benzies, director of MindsEye, Builder Rocket Boy's new action-adventure set in the fictional city of Red Rock.
Here's what I say. Here's what I'll say. Again, not great that I don't love that this is the game closing out the showcase. It is cool that like this game actually is coming to fruition, because this was a classic example of when Leslie Benzies and company announced, hey, we're striking off on our own, we're leaving Rockstar to form our own studio. It's like, all right, well, good luck if we'll ever actually see your game come to fruition, because how many times have we heard this story of like a bunch of people leave BioWare and then nothing comes of it? So the fact that this game is real.
Is this open world?
Yeah, it's a GTA like.
Nice.
Which like makes sense given his pedigree.
Do what you can. Do not lose her.
Loop 70.
Yeah, we'll see how this one turns out.
Yeah, Loop73 in the chat says this looks like Just Cause. Which...
I can see that.
I mean, the protagonist...
Just Cause is a little more animated, though.
I think it's the protagonist. The protagonist definitely has that vibe. Oh, and is that it? Oh, hold on a sec. Wow, this is way longer than 40 minutes.
Death Stranding
always comes back to this.
Hmm.
The beach?
Here we go. Heart's gonna wash on shore. Wolverine's gonna skewer it. Oh, I wonder if this is a new game from, what's her name? Housemarque.
Is that the Returnal dev?
Yeah.
I never played that.
I mean, I might if this ends up being a new game. I say that because it seems like you have like kind of a looping mechanic, a looping something going on here.
Then everything begins again.
He's got a gun, which the character from Eternal had as well.
But after every death, I always come back stronger. I know that you are here, and I will find you.
Saros. There we go. It is Housemarque. Come back stronger.
2026.
Oh.
Hey everyone, I'm Gregory Loudon.
I mean, there have been a lot of games in this presentation that are all 2025, so...
Saros is launching next year on
I mean, it's...
and enhanced for
Yeah, but not much first party, though.
Exactly.
2025.
Exactly.
Gameplay first experience. It's a new single-player IP that builds on Returnal's.
That's why I would have thought for sure Marathon would have been in this if it's coming out this year.
Performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli. Arjun is
Oh.
a powerful enforcer searching for
Rahul
answers
Kohli.
on a hostile, shape-shifting planet haunted by an ominous eclipse. All of us at Housemarque can't wait to share more about Saros, with our first look at gameplay coming later this year. Thanks for watching.
And there we go. I think that's it. Thanks for watching. Wow. And that is all she wrote. The stream will let me pause it. I'm going to just pause it. Oh, I think it just paused for me. All right. That's good. I mean, yeah. I know that you got to go soon, Joel, so I won't keep you super long. Do you have any top level thoughts, impressions?
I don't think that was a very good direct. I personally would have liked to see more like first party stuff. That was like 90% third party stuff, I think, up until the very end there. Yeah, it didn't really show us anything that what is PlayStation working on? You know what I mean? In terms of stuff that could come out this year. And I thought for sure Marathon would have been in this, given that it's tentatively planned to come out this year. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just okay. Like, there was some cool stuff in there, but most of it is stuff that I personally probably will never play. But yeah, it was just okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's I said it in the middle of the stream and I'll say it again. Like, Nintendo, they really have it figured out. You know, you go and you watch those Nintendo Directs and they are machine-like in terms of their rhythm of, we're going to show a few third-party games and then we're going to show something interesting first-party. Third-party, first-party. This one, had some cool little first party stuff at the end. I think that a new game from Housemarque is something to be excited about given that studio's pedigree. But yeah, the fact that it's coming in 2026 and just the sheer absence of non first party stuff in the rest of the state of play, I think is pretty it's disappointing as much as there were cool things inside this. Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, the Octopus game, the Leslie Benzies open world GTA like game that looks very promising, and I'm just happy exists that he was actually able to see this project realized, because as I stated earlier, you hear so often about these star developers that leave their parent companies and have big ambitions to strike out on their own and never get to realize their dreams. And so really cool that he's actually seeing this project to the finish line, and it looks pretty cool. But yeah, overall, not that great. All right, well, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap things up. My computer might crap out if I try to open a new tab, so I'm just going to bring up the outro speech on my phone. We have arrived at the end of today's reactions to today's I was trying so hard to avoid flubbing throughout this entire show. We've arrived at the end of our live reactions to today's PlayStation State of Play. As was said at the top of the show, remember, as always, you can catch regular episodes of the Respawning Fire podcast live on twitch.tv/AffableIdiots every Monday at 8:30 p.m. EST, as well as on YouTube and podcast services the following Wednesday. And of course, you can also look forward to this live reaction going up on YouTube soon as well. I know we had some audio difficulties in the middle of the stream, what with it being a little bit low. However, in my recording, I had everything on separate audio channels, so I should, in post, be able to adjust the audio levels so that they're more or less consistent the whole way through. Joel, thank you so much for being a part of this on such short notice. If people want to find you online, see what you're doing, where can they do so?
I'm on Twitter and Blue Sky at Campo63. So yeah, that's where I'm at on the internet.
Cool. And of course, you can find me over on Blue Sky at kozibear.bluesky.social. Thank you so much, everyone. Until next time.
Bye.